Pu Songling is a 17th century Chinese writer that we found out about 20 years ago when we were working in Shanghai at the Shanghai Dramatic Arts Center. We remembered that the writing was really something that attracted us a lot.
For me, I read it first in Paris, in the bibliothèque. He's a brilliant writer. He met a lot of people passing by his studio. They were telling him these incredible stories from everywhere.
It's a work that defies convention, I think.
A show of imagination.
You see the diversity of characters, so it's really close to us. There are all kinds of different things happening. It's not just, Halloween. We explore different sides of it. Sometimes it's the war, sometimes it's love, or it really reminds us of what's going on in the world.
This wonderful, crazy world of foxes, ghosts, the dead coming to life. For the theater that we love to create, this is something that is a great world to explore. We like to work on a bare stage where the actors' bodies and their voices are the center of the whole creation. We decided that we wanted to work on the writing of Pu Songling and bring it to the stage. We approached Giovanni Tsai, John Eng, Diana Cho, and Rosie Simon. Did 2 weeks of work and presentation of a reading. Then we did another presentation in March with a new set of stories. Giovanni Tsai left the project and Jeff Young came. And then we worked with a new group of actors in November. John Eng and Diana Cho, Michael Mann, and Lindsay Wu.
It's hard to pin Pu Songling down. It's a mashup, the supernatural of demons, ghost stories, theater of the absurd. It's Hitchcockian.
Something that Michelle and I often talk about is the idea of Theatre Smith-Gilmour style. We don't go into a rehearsal hall looking for an idea of what the style is going to be. When you feel this openness and availability to new ideas and to new possibilities that can happen in the work. And of course, that's what attracted us so much to Pu Songling.
You welcome new ideas and new approaches, and that you weren't, you weren't rigid in terms of how you find the people that you want to work with. You want to see new people. When things are just happening spontaneously, being physically present with each other, and really just playing.
We gave ourselves the time and the permission to play. I think John was saying, what's great about doing the show is being in it and being in the stories.
You were in the fiction.
We were in the fiction, and there was time in the fiction.
The unpredictability, constantly exploring. We're not trying to be perfect. It's never about that. It's always discoveries.
Pu Songling takes us really somewhere else that you could say is horrifying, but at the same time it's kind of exciting. It was kind of a magical thing that I think came from the process, approaching the stories as readings, and then all of a sudden we were playing. Well, and something that happened in Burlington was all of a sudden we had the lights. We were spun into another world. We started to grapple with that idea of the reading that spins into fiction. I remember you said, yeah, I'll ask you, do you want to begin?
Do you want to start?
Why don't you start?
All right. And that was like a kind of revelation of how to put together the different things that we had been playing with a group of actors around a table reading, going into Pu Songling's fiction.
The most unique part of the show is that it doesn't follow a linear narrative. It's all these experiences coming together. We're sharing these experiences. I find that I'm learning more about my culture. My mom was a very superstitious person. I remember growing up never knowing where those ideas come from.
It really seemed like the stories took people somewhere, carried them off into the sky, and it invited the audience to remember when we were all children and and everything is real.
All the actors who have been through the experience, I want to thank them. They create out of these stories this whole world. It talks to everybody. It's a humanity. There is the humanity of here and the humanity there, and it should be one. And
at the heart of our work that Michelle and I do is the idea of a shared humanity. What's great is to see an audience that's a mixture of audience members, of cultures, different cultures, and everyone seems equally compelled. There's an excitement that lingers around what we're doing and how we're doing it. And it's to invite the audience to dream and to imagine. And maybe that's what audiences love to do.
I think if you come to see it, it's very different.
Why should people go and see the show? There will be something really beautiful, funny, the audience and the show. We are together. It's about being together.